Hello and good morning everybody to today's Attitude Power Tip. My name is Janice Davies and I'm the Attitude Specialist, and today the tip that I'm sharing with you is an old tip, but it's a tip that often many people are not doing, and the tip is about making your work your play. Now there's lots of people that have already told us to do this, and you need to really make sure that you're on track. Now, from Donnie Deutsch and the television program that's called The Big Idea that has been running in the States a few years ago, again, that was his turning point in his life when he said that he looked at who he was, and he was 26, and the things that he loved doing at school, and one of them was getting up, and his favourite time was where he could get up and go and do the presentations in front of the class and get engagement with the audience and things like that. And over the years, he's been on a journey, as every one of you, me included, do, so that we can learn to be ourselves, so that we can learn what it is that we really love doing, that we want to put all our time and effort and energy into it. Now, you may have heard an airline called Virgin Airlines, and Richard Branson says exactly the same thing, and Steve Jobs says exactly the same thing. He went to work, and work was fun, and work was play. So what it is for you is that you've really got to decide what it is that you really love doing, something that you're really passionate about, that you are willing to, go the extra mile so that you can work on achieving what it is that you really love. Now, in the book, which I just mentioned a wee while ago, that's the book there, it's called The Big Idea with Donnie Deutsch. He's got lots of stories in there about small business owners that have had ideas about certain things, about, somebody was cutting their finger off, kept cutting their finger when they cut bagels, and so they created a bagel cutter. And all these other little ideas that people had that they actually turned into their businesses. And when we're looking at how we can get out of the recession, the global recession, what we're looking for is creativity. And creativity is your right brain thinking. Now, often what happens, we've got caught up in what our parents or our teachers, or we've seen what we should do, and we are in a career, or you were in a career or a job that is meeting your needs but not meeting your emotional needs. It might be paying your bills but not meeting your emotional needs. And look, I have been there, and so I know what it's like, and it's about, while we're there, about gradually turning some of the cogs in your life, some of the time and the energy in your life into the thing that you love doing, so that eventually you can make a move from what the job is that you just are doing to survive, to a job that you're doing that you love and you're passionate about. So it is a stepping stone, and what you've got to do is actually work out what are the things that you really love, or is it sort of something that you're really passionate about, or I've finally twigged onto mine, and I've known it for a number of years, and what I do is I'm a teacher and a coach, and I teach people about to be successful, to believe in themselves. And that's a really tricky thing to do, because again, we have all this negative input from our brain that's telling us that we're no good, we can't achieve this, and poor me, and kind of we get stuck in that type of thinking. And look, I was there 30 years ago, so I know what it's like, and we're unhappy, and what do I want to do? I want somebody to pick me up and take me, and just make it better for me. Well, the bad news is nobody's going to make it better for you except yourself. So what you've got to do, and I suggest that you take this action right now, is actually write down the things that you really enjoy doing. Write down 3 things that you enjoy doing, and see what you can come up with ideas around that. So there's some action for you. Today's Attitude Power Tip is about making your work your play. So enjoy, and of course, if you want any more information, there's loads on my website. And I've got X Factor Confidence programs where it's teaching you to believe in yourself, as well as attitude training programs to help focus your thoughts on positive things. So good luck and go well.